A while after the battle, Goku was injured. He was in the hospital. Trunks thought about waiting for him and going on the spaceship with him. However, he could train Gohan. After all, Gohan was his teacher in the future, and he knew he had a lot of potential. He didn't know if he could teach him how to turn Super Saiyan at such a young age, but he knew he could definitely make him stronger, and if he's stronger now, he'll be better off when the androids come. Besides, even if Goku doesn't turn a Super Saiyan on Namek, he can still turn him into one later. However, at the hospital, though, Goku would say, "What do we do about Nappa?" Trunks was shocked. He forgot about Nappa. He thought he killed them when he blasted them, but it turns out it wasn't hard enough. Trunks was walking over to him to finish the job, but Goku said, "Wait, don't. I know it's wrong that he's here, but doing this, it's not right." Trunks would look at Goku and sigh and say, "Fine." Nappa would look at him and say, "I am an elite warrior. You think I'll train with you? You think I'll help you?" Goku would say, "If Frieza gets the Dragon Ball, he's immortal. And if he's immortal, you're dead. Because he's going to try to wipe out all the Saiyans once Vegeta rebels." Nappa looked shocked, but he nodded his head and reluctantly decided to agree. As Trunks went off with Krillin and Gohan, when Goku and Nappa healed, they would go off and train together. It seemed like the timeline was changing a lot. As Krillin, Gohan, and Trunks all were going to Namek, Krillin said, "So who are you anyway?" He looked at him and said, "I don't want you to blow your mouth. I trust Goku, though." He would sigh as he looked. "Well, let's get to training." Krillin says, "Hold on, you want to train?" "Yep, and I'm more interested in Gohan. He has some crazy potential." Trunks would smile, remembering his old master, remembering how he turned Super Saiyan after he died. He wished he was a Super Saiyan too. Then maybe, just maybe, they could have done something. But that was all in the past. Trunks would then start to train Krillin and Gohan. As he trained them, Trunks would be hard on Gohan so he can get Zenkais. He wasn't brutal, not like breaking his limbs, but he would be a little hard on him. And as he did this, Gohan would then get up and heal. Their training wasn't as tense as Goku's training since he didn't have a time chamber, but they did enjoy themselves. However, since Bulma was flying, she would often get upset and yell at them. However, this really didn't affect Trunks since he was used to his mom yelling at him all the time. However, Krillin and Gohan were quite scared all the time, but they never understood how Trunks wasn't scared. I mean, sure, he was extremely powerful, but Bulma was just a woman not to be messed with. She had a strong will, strong attitude, and was often loud. However, this didn't affect Trunks. Trunks kept on training and keeping everyone strong, until eventually the spaceship would land on planet Namek. As Trunks got out with Gohan and Krillin, he didn't know what to expect. He's heard stories, but he doesn't know how the full story unfolds. His plan is just to sit by Krillin and simply let things happen. As Trunks was looking around, suddenly two Frieza soldiers would fly right at them. As they looked right at Gohan and Krillin, they both wanted to destroy him. As they started to fly straight towards him, suddenly Trunks would chop up with the sword, killing them, similarly how he did with the Frieza soldiers in our timeline. As they fell down to the floor, lifeless, Krillin would look at him and say, "So, what are we doing now?" Trunks would say, "Am I the leader?" "Yeah, well, I guess we'll just..." He tried to remember they met some Namekian named Dende, if he thinks. So, Trunks then decided to help them out. As Trunks would just watch and wait out, hiding, Krillin and Gohan say, "How strong are you? Think they could take on Frieza?" Trunks would look at him and say, "Probably not." He would lie. Gohan would get mad. He's trained with Trunks, and even though it was for a very brief second, he could feel all of his power. Trunks was one of the strongest people he's ever met, and he didn't even know about his Super Saiyan form. But Gohan still wanted answers. He wanted to know why he was holding back. Why he didn't just jump in and help. And was he good or was he bad? He could feel that he was good, but he didn't act like it. This was driving Gohan insane. However, once he saw Dende was in danger, he would jump down and save him, just like in canon. As they all started to fly away, Dodoria started to follow them. However, Trunks would turn around and say, "I got this." Krillin and Gohan would say, "Are you sure?" Trunks would look back and simply smirk, "Yeah, leave this to me." Gohan and Krillin would both fly away. As then, Dodoria would look at Trunks and begin to laugh. Some nobody tried to take me on. Oh, please. You really think you have the balls to defeat me, the mighty Dodoria? But before he even finished talking, Trunks would already be behind him, as Dodoria's head just fell off, as he fell into the ocean no more. Dodoria slaughtered that easily. As Trunks said, alright, you can come out, Krillin and Gohan both came out, as they looked at him and said, why did you do that? What did you mean? Gohan would say, I told Krillin, I know you're stronger than Frieza. You could take him on right here, right now, but instead you take on one of his goons? Why? Trunks looked and said, I need Goku to be strong enough. He'll make sense later, trust me. If I defeat him, I'll hinder its growth. Krillin and Gohan would say, who is Goku to you? Trunks was about to tell him, but then he realized something. His father was on this planet. If he can get his potential unlocked too, maybe they can all become stronger. True, it's not like they would want to, considering who he is right now, but we're out of options. Well, not really, but Trunks wanted to be extra prepared, so he wanted to get Vegeta's potential unlocked, so he started to look for him. Trunks had an idea. He didn't know if it would work, though. He thought about using this with a Frieza soldier, but that was too risky. He was always holding back his power, so letting that up just for 1 second probably wouldn't alert him. So, his plan was to use Gohan as bait. As Gohan would begin to siphon up his energy and fly, making it look like he was all alone, suddenly Vegeta would fly up to attack him. So, little runt, you came here alone. Trunks would appear behind him as he looked. Then Vegeta realized it was a trap. Gohan used his energy to lure Vegeta out. Vegeta would say, so are you here to kill me? Trunks would say, no. I need your help. We're gonna get your potential unlocked. Vegeta would say, what? What are you talking about? I'm gonna make you stronger. Now follow me. Vegeta would say, you really think I'll trust you? Trunks says, if you don't follow me, I'll bring you by force. Vegeta would sigh, and even though he wanted to fight him, he knew he wasn't strong enough, so he would follow Trunks. As everything would unfold just like normal, except, well, Vegeta followed them, and he wanted to get his potential unlocked. Well, Trunks made him. As they all landed, Dende told him about Vegeta and everything, and Nail said, you can all pass, except for you. He'd point towards Vegeta. Someone as wicked as you would never get your potential unlocked. Trunks said, let him get it unlocked. As Nail was around ready to fight Trunks, Trunks got ready to fight. However, Dende said, please, just let him through. Trunks is so strong, he could easily stop him, even with his potential unlocked. Are you sure about that? Alright, Vegeta sighed at this. However, he believed that maybe if he got his potential unlocked, he can become much stronger, maybe even strong enough to defeat Trunks. As of course, he was the Prince of all Saiyans. He should have more potential than all of them. Once it gets unlocked, he can easily defeat every single one of them. If he was just training his whole life, he'd be way stronger than all of these guys, he thought. Once he gets his potential unlocked, it'll be game over. As they all went on, first was Gohan, then Krillin, then Trunks. As Trunks got his potential unlocked, he actually felt like he was way stronger. This could help him defeat the androids. He would smile, as Guru would smile too and say, you have a good heart, Trunks. But I understand why you have to sit back at the sidelines. I really do, but if things don't play out like normal, please. Trunks would say, don't worry. If it looks like it's impossible for us to win, I'll jump in. Guru would nod, as then it would be Vegeta's turn. As Guru puts hands on Vegeta's head, suddenly he would unlock his potential, but he would see everything. He would see how strong Vegeta was, and he would see all the things that he has done. Guru would be saddened by this, but he would still unlock his potential, as Vegeta would be stronger than when Zarbon beat him up and he healed, but not by much. As they all started to fly down, Vegeta felt way stronger. However, Trunks would say, you know what? We need to wait for Goku and the rest. But wait, Trunks would then remember Vegeta killed Zarbon. How is he gonna make this happen? He thought about just attacking them directly, but that was too risky. He had to make sure that the others would wait for Goku and Nappa to show up. As Frieza would summon the Ginyu Force for new scouters, they would have 2 Dragon Balls, and that's all they really needed. They would hide from the Frieza Force, and they would be able to find him. Until eventually, Nappa and Goku would show up on their little spaceship. As then, suddenly, the Frieza Force would fly straight towards them, scanning their power, as Frieza himself was there. He demanded that the Ginyu Force attack them. As Goku would take care of the Ginyu Force, Captain Ginyu was going to take Goku's body, but then Trunks would show up and cut off his head. As suddenly the battle began, Trunks would fly back and wait. He wanted to watch this play out. The Frieza Force was easily taken care of, as then it was just Frieza versus all of them. Frieza got up and walked towards them, and looked at all of them. So, it seems you have all gotten a lot stronger. I'm gonna have to take this seriously. As Frieza was about to change form, suddenly Trunks walked up to him and said, go to your final form, not this third, fourth, or second one. Just go all out. If not, you'll die. Frieza would look at Trunks, being confused how he knows about this form. That arrogant bastard. Fine. If they wanted to die, Frieza will give them death. Suddenly, Frieza transformed into his final form, as they all started to fight him. Final form Frieza was winning, and even managed to brutally injure Vegeta, but he was healed by Dende just like in canon, but it still wasn't enough, as they all kept on fighting. Frieza would start to take them out, as suddenly, Vegeta was about to die when Nappa jumped in front of the way, taking the laser and falling to the ground, dying. As Krillin tried to throw a destructive disc at Frieza would blow him up. Suddenly, Goku and Vegeta would start to yell as the planet shook and they both turned into Super Saiyans. Vegeta would launch a Gallic gun, Goku would Kamehameha as they hit Frieza, destroying him. This shocked Trunks, he couldn't believe it. 2 legendary Super Saiyans, as then he smirked. With 3 Super Saiyans, the androids will be a piece of cake. And that is going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video down in the comments below. What do you think will happen in the future of this series? Sorry the climax was short, but it's 5 a.m. and I just want to finish this video so it can be posted tomorrow. I am so sorry that the climax was kind of bad, but I still enjoyed making it. But yeah, I have to post this out and I want to get some sleep, so love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope life is treating you well. I know it hasn't been for me, but recently things are starting to turn around.